Hey, what's going on, guys? Got a live video here. Basically, what I want to do is answer any questions that people may have about guitar theory or scales, modes, things like that. It's the first time I've ever gone live, so we're going to have to just try to figure it out. So let's check everything out that we need to check out. Make sure we're good. Volume's good. All right. So I'll just play a little bit since nobody's watching yet. So we'll just kind of jam until we see anybody pop up. All right. Hey, what's up, dude? That's awesome. I've never gone live before, so I'm just trying it out. Hope you like it. I think you've been around guitar players enough to know who's good and who's not. I'm surprised you never picked up the guitar. I have a bass. Oh, well, yeah. Guitar's cooler, though. The poor man's guitar. Yeah, probably. Well, I don't know, because bass strings are way more expensive than guitar strings. Yeah, I know a lot of drummers that play bass. It's really weird. Rick plays bass really well, actually, too. Just a rhythm thing, I suppose. All right, so it's kind of weird doing a live video, and I don't know, I've never really done it before, so don't have a whole lot of people on yet, but that's okay. So let's talk about how to write a solo. Something that a lot of people ask about. Let's see, Sneaky Ninja Feet. Huh, sweet name. If you could collaborate with any bassist, who would it be? Do they have to be dead or alive? Or both, or either? Either. So I would say if they are alive, it would have to be Geddy Lee from Rush. I think that'd be pretty sweet. And if they are not alive, it would probably be Cliff Burton for sure. I think that jamming with Geddy Lee would be more bouncing some cool ideas off of each other. You know, he's got some really great just odd type signature riffs that he's created, and but I think that playing with Cliff Burton would just add like that intensity. I think that he would really be fun to play with. He seems like he was pretty awesome on stage. So I don't know, those would be my two picks. Yeah, he's pretty awesome. So both of them are actually. I mean, you know, the thing with Cliff Burton is you wonder like how much better would he have gotten over if he would have stayed, if he would have been alive, you know, if he would have stayed here. So Geddy Lee is somebody. I mean, there's some other bass players. I mean, I think that just from a nostalgia stake, I'd want to play with Gene Simmons, but not for like musical collaboration, or just because that'd be cool because I like Kiss, right? Well, this is Hiss. It's my cats. So, but I think that would be kind of cool. On that note, then I would really like to play with Ace Frehley. I think making something with him would be pretty cool. So that'd be interesting. All right, so trying to think of what we should do here. This is kind of a test run of just trying out some stuff on the live stream. I've heard that it does really well with kind of introducing new people to the channel, and people can ask questions instantly and stuff. Yeah, for sure, dude. You got any more questions, let me know. I mean, I'll answer whatever you want. If you have any music you want me to check out, or something that I've seen a lot of people try is, you know, they'll share a song with them or something, and then they'll share a song and then kind of give like a feedback on it. So I'd like to do that too. If there's something you want me to check out that you think I haven't checked out before, and give you my honest take on it. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name, Kamaksh Sharma. Thanks, man. It's cool that you're from India and you're checking in. That's pretty awesome. You have any questions or anything? Just let me know. My favorite solo. That's a good question. Geez. I would have to say probably, if it's just a solo and not like a song, I would have to say probably like Under a Glass Moon from Dream Theater, or and then on the other side of that whole spectrum, we have like Ace Frehley. I would say probably like Love Gun was the first one that I really ever learned, so it's got kind of a special place in my heart. But as far as technical abilities and stuff, I think that obviously John Petrucci's in the top for me. John Petrucci, and you got guys like Rusty Cooley that I really like. If you're talking about like solos that help you, I guess it would depend, right? So if we're at like the very bottom of like, hey, I just want to learn how to play a solo, my favorite solo would be New Light from John Mayer, which is kind of interesting. I really like that solo. I think that it's like perfect. It's like let's see. Not a difficult solo to play, but right when I heard it, I was like, you know, this guy's not trying to show off as much as he's just trying to write a cool melody. So I like that solo. The other one, like I said, was Ace Frehley, Love Gun. That's a really cool run there at the pentatonic scale. And then down here he does this kind of classic Ace Frehley thing. Why that's one of my favorites is because everybody kind of stole that idea afterwards, you know? Like, everybody had those, like, and I still hear that stuff today, you know? And Ace kind of, I'd say that he was a pioneer, but not necessarily the greatest guitar player. So I like that solo. And then Under a Glass Moon, it's been a while since I played it. I have a video if you guys want to check that out. Oh, crap. I don't know. I can't remember how to play it. Okay. I don't know. I don't want to try anymore. Ace, the Groundbreaker. Yeah, for sure. So, what other solos do you guys want to hear me play? That'd be kind of cool too, if I can think of them or whatever. But let's see, some other stuff that's really cool. Obviously, if you wanted to talk about like Van Halen, you know, because Eddie just passed away. One of the cool solos that he had was from Running with the Devil. It's not a hard solo, but it's still pretty cool. Let's see. I really like that. And then, of course, you've got Eruption, you know. I have a tendency to vibrato upwards like little bends. So should I learn to do it usual way or not? Okay, so when you're bending, depends on what string you're on, right? So if you're on these bottom three, I tend to bend them towards the floor, especially when I'm vibratoing. I pull them down. Now, when you're vibratoing, you want to make sure that you hit the note that you want. So in this case, let's say like a B. And you hit the note, and you want to bend up away from the note and then back to it. You never want to dip below the note. So if you're going to bend up like that, you don't want to bend below and then back up to it. You've already established the note. Here it is. And then you want to up and then back and back. You always want to hit that consistent ground level. So these bottom three, I bend downwards. That just keeps me from going off the neck. And then the G is kind of hit or miss. Sometimes I'll bend up. If I bend up this way on the G, it's because I'm usually going in this other direction. So like, so I bend away from where I'm going so I don't get in the way. I don't want to go, because then you kind of end up blocking those strings. Then when you vibrato it, on the E or B or G, I tend to vibrato upward because, again, you want to push past the note and then back to the note. Push past and up. Because you're creating these waves. The other thing you'll notice that I do is I've got my pointer finger kind of helping to block some of these strings from ringing out. So you don't get all that noise. It helps just kind of, and also you could get those little scrapes. And also here with my right hand, I'm pushing into these strings really hard. Just to keep them quiet, you know, because every time you bend, you get all this noise. I really push with my hand here. So anyway, that's what I would say about vibrato and bending and stuff. You want to make sure that you have a stable note, and then you wave up and down from that note. So that's a good question. What else we got? So curious as to what the most challenging song I've ever learned. Probably definitely from Yngwie Malmsteen. Just hitting all those solos correctly. That took me so long. And also, what's that one? It's a Dream Theater tune. I can't think of it. I played it a million times too. It was off of Metropolis. Shoot. I want to think of it in like 2 seconds. But that one had it's like 200 time signature changes. Dance of Eternity, that's what it was. Dance of Eternity was really hard because it's got like over 200 time signature changes, and that was crazy. The other one that was really hard was Rusty Cooley's Under the Influence. That's like something like that, which is based off a little bit of I'll See the Light Tonight. Which is kind of cool. A lot of people think that he was just ripping that song off, but I don't think he was. I just think that he was I don't think that or was it? Oh yeah, it's Rising Force, not I'll See the Light Tonight. No, it was I See. Did I See the Light Tonight? Are you? Oh, you're asking to play Rising Force. I see. It's hard on this Ibanez because it's so much bigger than the Strat. Like the Strat seems so much easier to try to get those motions. But yeah, that's probably the two hardest, the three hardest I ever learned was Dance of Eternity, Far Beyond the Sun, and Under the Influence from Rusty Cooley. And Rusty's a really great guy, man. Like not just a great guitar player, but him and I have chatted a whole bunch, and he sent me some posters that he signed for Adkins Guitar Music. I got to get some frames for those posters, but he sent some signed stuff too, which was pretty awesome. Rusty's cool. So I took lessons with Rusty for, like about a month, just 4 lessons through Skype. And even, I didn't ask a whole lot about guitar. It was more like the guitar business side of it and, how to be a good teacher and how to, try to get a following a little bit and, endorsement deals and stuff like that. Just kind of random questions that popped into my head. And he just had a plethora of knowledge, which is great. So if you guys don't know Rusty Cooley, you definitely need to go subscribe and check his stuff out. So the ideal daily practice routine. So, okay, the ideal daily practice routine. What I would suggest doing is, it's actually in my book, Guitar Efficiency, which I have a copy in the other room. But what I would suggest doing when you're going to sit down and do a practice routine is, you have to know what you want to do for the day. Because sometimes when you start playing, you'll like let's say one day you had like a bad day at work or something, and then you come home and just the thought of doing an exercise kills you. Like you're like, if I have to do an exercise, I may as well just not even pick up the guitar at all. If that's how it's going to make you feel, then that's what you should definitely not do for the day. What I would suggest doing instead is